Welcome to our discussion about section 3.1 on the rectangular coordinate system. I'm pretty sure that anybody who's gone through an algebra class at one point is familiar with this system, but it is worth our time to go back and just review some of the definitions to make sure that we understand what's going on. So let's run through this entire system and just get an idea of what's going on here. Let's talk about this Cartesian coordinate system here at the right. And essentially all this really is two number lines crossing each other at a right angle. So we have two number lines, one of which we call the x-axis, which runs horizontally, and one we call the y-axis, which runs vertically. Both of these coordinates, both of these axes, we'll call them, meet at the center right here, and this very center point we call 0, 0, that is the origin. So whenever we refer to the word the origin, it always means the coordinate point 0, 0. Right, so just to make sure that we keep that straight, whenever you see that word origin in our context, we mean that. The x-axis, of course, runs horizontally. Horizontally, of course, means side to side, like the horizon. And the y-axis, of course, runs vertically, up and down. Okay. When we do this, of course, this divides up the plane. This just deals with a two-dimensional plane. And it divides up the planes into different quadrants. So when we talk about a quadrant very often, we'll label these. We'll say, well, here's quadrant 1. And we go counterclockwise. So here's quadrant 2. Here's quadrant 3. And here's quadrant 4. Now, the typical way to write these is using Roman numeral notation. Frankly, I don't really care one way or the other. As long as we have quadrants 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can use either numbering system as long as you know where we are. Just be aware of that notation. Okay, so it says in what order? In an order pair, what order do the coordinates always follow? Whenever you see a coordinate pair, it is always given this way. The x-coordinate is first, followed by the y-coordinate. Always, always, always. Some people sometimes get in a hurry, mix that up, just be aware. Go in alphabetical order. X comes before y. X, of course, refers to the distance on the horizontal line between 0, the origin, and whatever point we're talking about. And y talks about the vertical distance. So we always go horizontal, then vertical, whenever you see a horizontal and vertical xy coordinate pair. So for example, let's go through just a couple of points so that we can plot them out and illustrate what we mean. Let's say we talk about the point 3, -2. What does that mean? The first number tells us, starting at the origin, we need to count 1, 2, 3 points to the right. There's a no sign in front, so it's assumed to be positive. And then it says -2, so it means we go 1, 2, 3 to the right, then go 2 down. That is the coordinate point 3, -2. So when we say 3, -2, that's what we mean. A few other points, well, just to have them shown right here. Let's talk about -5, -4. What does that mean? Well, starting at the origin again, use the first number to go horizontally. When the negative is in front, it means move to the left 5 points. Then the second number tells us to move down 4 points. So we pick that point. There it is. -5, -4. All right, one more. -2, 7. Move to the left 2. That's right. You see the positive afterwards, you move up 7. There it is. So this is our coordinate system, just to give you a brief flavor of what's going on with it so that you have an idea. Whenever you're reading it, please be aware of these definitions each and every single time.